everybody, it's the video you've all been waiting for. Are we in a real estate bubble? The answer is no, and here's why. So you're all probably wondering, what's the difference between now versus the last time we were on this up cycle and headed for a crash? Stay tuned and I'll let you know why. So you're probably thinking, okay, prices are going up, and I'm just waiting for it to top out and we are gonna hit a major crash like last time. I'm sorry to say, I just don't see that happening. Yes, I realize that I've been an agent for 4.5 years at this point, 2021, and I was not an agent back in 09 when there was the major crash. I realize that, but I educate myself and I listen to a lot of professionals who are in the industry, have been in the industry, experienced that whole bubble crash situation, and I also listen to National Association of Realtors, Brian Buffini, Tom Ferry. If you don't know who those people are, they're just very important in the industry, and they study the statistics and they have compared what happened back then to what's happening now. That being said, I just want to point out that the National Association of Realtors has shown that we had about 4 times the amount of inventory, the amount of listings, as we do now, which means we are experiencing extreme low inventory. I've said it time and time again, but that is one of the huge differentiating factors of what's going on now versus what went on then. Reason number 2, loans. I don't know if you remember, but back then, anybody and their mom could get a loan. All you had to do is just say, hey, this is what I make. There was no paper trail or proof, and people were just getting loans left and right, and they were getting in over their heads. So nowadays, after that whole debacle and all those foreclosures, banks have really hammered down on getting a loan, and it's a lot harder now. These buyers and borrowers, as banks like to call them, are not as flimsy and loosey-goosey as they were. They're very strong buyers. They are vetted and put through a very strenuous process to get pre-approved. So loans are a huge factor. Number 2. Okay, so reason number 3 is home equity. A lot of people out there who bought even 2 years ago have really great home equity built up. So if they are struggling with their home payments right now, they can pretty much just sell it, and even if they don't make a profit, they can kind of, cut out evenly and bounce and not have to go through that whole foreclosure nightmare. Side note, foreclosures are actually on hold right now because first of all, there was forbearance, and then banks are not allowed to foreclose right now unless, I guess, maybe in a special situation, but I haven't seen any. I don't know if you have. I have not. But that being said, forbearance is coming to a close, so if you are behind on your payments, try to make them, or sell your house and just cut your losses and try not to get foreclosed on when that time does come. Reach out to me if you have that issue, and we'll talk it through and see if that's what you need to do. Anyways, that is number 3. We are not in a bubble because of home equity. Okay, so I gave you 3 pretty good reasons why I don't believe we're in a bubble. Those reasons have been backed up by Brian Buffini and Tom Ferry, people that I really trust and listen to. But that being said, a lot of factors do go into the real estate market, and you just never know. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows exactly where we're headed or what's going on. But as of now, what we can see is we're not going to see a huge downturn, at least in the next couple of years, because of everything going on, especially in our Central Valley area, because we have a lot of Bay Area buyers coming out here to buy more affordable homes, and that is keeping the prices higher and higher because of the competition and fighting. So just a lot of factors that we're experiencing right now that we didn't experience back then. So that's why I think that this is not a bubble. But like I said, anything can happen and it can pop at any time because of any outside factors or forces that are beyond our knowledge or control. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below or just message me directly. And I hope you just have a great day.